Hey everyone, Honest Hughie here, and it's absolutely boiling today. Like, I feel like that Peter Kane meme. I like it warm, but not this warm. I am boiling, and if my voice sounds a little bit like croaky, a little thing, it's because my allergies have knocked me up big time, and I'm also a little bit rough because I was out last weekend for my stag do, and I think I caught cold. So it's that combined with hay fever and heat. So yeah, but I need to do a review on the movie I've just watched on Amazon Prime. I'm going to do a bonus movie review at the end of the first movie I go over. So I may add another movie at the end of this video if I remember to do it, that is. Um, so yeah, I'll crack on with the review. It's called Deep Cover, and it just released last weekend. It's on Amazon Prime, and it stars Orlando Bloom, Nick Mohammed. It's got Sean Bean in it. It's got Ian McShane in it, and it's got Bryce Dallas in it. She's out of Jurassic Park, the old ones, not the older ones, the new ones, we'll say, because it's going to be a reboot. It's got her in it, and it's also got, which I didn't know, he looked dead familiar throughout this whole movie. The guy out of Dead Man's Shoes is in it. It's him. He's in it, and he's class. The guy out of Hot Fuzz, Sergeant Wainwright. What is it? The one when they're eating the cake in the office. Him, them two. He's in it. I was like, he looks so familiar throughout the whole movie. I couldn't put my finger on it. I was like, he looks really familiar, and that's what I know him from. Also, it's got a comedian in it too. He just pops up in it for a little bit, but it's got the comedian out of the one who's in the Grand Theft Auto. Oh, what is it? The British City Stories or something like that. The one where you steal a train. He's in that one. So I'm going to crack on with this review. But first things first. Hold on. Oh, goodness. Another allergy attack. So I do apologise if I have to pause the video to sneeze or whatever. But I need to talk about the movie, so I'm going to crack on with it, really. I'm going to say what I liked about it first. I'm not going to spoil it. And then I'm going to get into... Is there anything I didn't like about it? Yeah, a little bit. It's not really a major thing I didn't like about the movie. It was more a nitpick, which I have with a lot of movies lately that I've reviewed on this channel. So I will crack on with the positives. First things first, I'm going to straight out say this. Orlando Bloom is amazing in this. Orlando Bloom is absolutely hilarious. He's at that point in his career now. I think it was like this a while back, where he can just do what he wants and have fun. Sean Bean's quite good in this too. Obviously we know every movie he's in, he dies. This is not a spoiler me saying this, but you can guess what happens. You sort of see it coming, so it's not a spoiler at all. And then obviously she, what's her name? I'll just call her Jurassic Park lady. Bryce, that's her name. She looks totally different in this, by the way. I had to double check. She's done this whole, because I'm going to delve into this real quick. People were giving a chew about how she looked in Jurassic Park, saying that she was overweight and stuff like that. And certain roles were like certain directors, were saying to her, "Oh, you can't be doing this role. You're too fat for it." And I looked at her and I'm like, photos of her, even old photos, she's not fat at all. She's bloody gorgeous. The hell's they on about? Like, she's lovely. Anyway, she did it herself. It wasn't because of them. It's gone on this total cleansing thing, and she looks totally different. I had to double take. She has no work done, I don't think. Because that's what I was worried she had work done, because she doesn't need it. She's lovely. I like her. She's very attractive anyway. I always thought she was an attractive lady in Jurassic Park. I thought she was in Argyle. I thought she was actually quite nice in Argyle. But she had the fringe, and that can also make you look a bit bigger. No, she's gone through this whole total healthy eating lifestyle thing. And she does look different, but it is her. And you'll notice the same. Obviously, Orlando Bloom has a very sketchy hairstyle to start with. We'll say questionable. He doesn't suit long hair. It's so funny. Oh, before I delve in, he does pizza commercials in this, and it's so funny. So yeah, I'm going to stay. Fight scenes, really good. Absolutely awesome fight scenes. Once the fights start happening, it's really good. And also the acting, obviously we know, is amazing. And the villain, so what it is, it's basically, I'll do a quick, what it's about real quick. So they've got to improvise, so they go to this sort of comedy club where you do your improvise comedies where you just improvise along the way. And she owns a club, and Orlando Bloom goes in there. He gets sent there by his people because he needs to do another commercial. And no, he's going to be an elf for the rest of the year. That's it. You just can't catch a break. He wants to be an actor, serious, gritty actor, which is quite ironic because he has been doing a lot of that lately. And it's just sort of a take on if people weren't doing that with him, which with the long hair and stuff, you're kind of like, yeah, he looks like a sort of washed out actor. The other guy, Nick, he's a nerdy guy at work and he forgets to download this thing on a computer, so his boss is just a dickhead. He's very excluded from work, so he feels alone. And like I say, she's got a business that is just to say staying open. So they're all in their own struggles, and you know, you already feel for them. You already can relate to certain ones depending on what bit of life you're doing. So there's that. And it's also like it shows how they all meet. So they all meet at this comedy club, and the guy who's like an outcast usually and people don't really like him, he does a bit of improvised comedy and everyone laughs and claps at him and he likes that. So it shows the bond straight away between these three people, and Sean Bean comes into it and just says, look, I need you to take out, get loads of evidence against this gang, and pretty much it's kind of like a drug deal. He wants to bust this gang, and he says, you do this, you can get £200 a day for it, and I'll pay you £200 each time you go and improvise. So you've got to go and act like you're a thug, but you're not. Obviously, they're just normal people. But that's the whole plan. Don't mind me, I'm just attacking my guitar, you know, just whacking the guitars I'm at it. So pretty much you can imagine how it goes. These are inexperienced, they're not cops, and they don't know what the heck they're doing, but they blag it and they're really good at improvised acting. And it's just a laugh from start to finish. It's hilarious, quite frankly. Orlando Bloom completely steals the show. He is awesome in this, and I would recommend the movie just for him being in it alone. She does a great job, Bryce, and so does Nick. Nick is great in this too. There's a certain, this is what the movie does right. You like the gang they're sort of getting with. The mob. I'll say the mob. The mob. You like that mob. You shouldn't do, but you do. You like them. Mainly because the acting's good, and they're not completely, they're not unreasonable. Even their boss, don't get me wrong, he's crazy. He's played by the guy out of John Wick I mentioned earlier. I forgot his name. I don't want to butcher his name. Pretty much he is like crazy, and there's like a rival gang that are just absolute knobheads that he makes a deal with. So he sort of goes down that route of this guy who seemed okay and is now just a complete knob. So, and it's pretty much he gets wind that there's rats, which obviously is them free, but they're not buying it. The guy who they're with, the mob guy, when they see his boss, he doesn't buy it because he's like, how can these three who took down one of the, it's not a spoiler, but it's a funny scene with, I'll say Yusuf out of Grand Theft Auto. The guy at the mummy, in other words, that one more. I really like him. I was sad when he died. I mean, it was a grim death, and he had one of the most like ironic deaths in the mummy, I'd say, especially with the Beatles. Oof. But I liked him. I thought he was funny, but he had it coming. He tried to get rid of my man thingy. What's his name? Oh my god, I've gone blank on his name. David Fraser. Yeah, tried to get rid of him. Can't be doing that. I liked him. He's cool. And he found treasure. So, and he tried to steal the treasure off him. Anyway, I'm getting into the mummy, yeah. The mummy. Anyway, he gets what's coming in this movie as well. He dies quite brutally, to be honest with you. But it's a mint movie from start to finish. The only gripe I have with the movie, now it could be because my allergies were playing up when I was watching this and I wasn't quite 100%. So I was probably like, I'll watch any movie sick or whatever, but sometimes I'm like a bit impatient when I get to the end. It's a little bit long. It's like 2 hours. I feel it could have shaved a bit of time off. Good 20 minutes, maybe half hour. There is some bits where it feels nothing is happening, but because I like the cast, I don't mind. Like, I don't really mind it. It's not like as bad as a few other movies I've watched where the action completely stops and nothing happens at all. This is great, and the ending's good too. Like, it ends quite nicely. Kind of wraps itself up at the end. Quite good. Some may argue, convenient, but I'm buying it. I'm buying the ending. And there's a certain romance line, you'll see it coming a mile off, that I really liked. And I wouldn't have been mad if it went down a different route, put it that way. It had me questioning if they were just going to stay with the gang or not. It was that type of ending. Not ending, but movie. Because that's not a spoiler me saying that. Throughout the whole movie, you're questioning, are they going to stay with him? Are they going to give Sean Bean the evidence, or what they're going to do? Are they going to survive and stuff like this? So, yeah. Again, I'm going to end a review here because I'm not going to spoil it. It's on Amazon Prime. Just came out last weekend. Give it a watch. It's really good. It's called Deep Cover. And it's great. It's great. Especially if you like Orlando Bloom. Who doesn't like Orlando Bloom? Again, I can't believe he's married to Katy Perry. I can't. How are them two together? Like, they're so different. She's crazy too. Anyway, it's Katy Perry. Get her out of here. We'll crack on with my bonus movie that I watched last night. Now, I'm going to end the review here. Like, comment, subscribe. You don't have to comment, really. But subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. And the main thing I'm going to say this one is a bonus movie I've got for you. Now, this is a good one. But I wouldn't do a full review on it. So I'm just going to just say at the end of the video, a couple of minutes. Duchess on Amazon Prime. Watch it. It's great. It's really good. It is about pretty much a woman who gets pulled into another life with a guy who's in like a mob. Another mob movie. But she's absolutely badass. Sounds like Adele with a Cockney accent. But she's class. She is great in this. Now, it's a low budget movie, but it works really well. Like, it's not like that Heart Eyes. It's a bit like Heart Eyes, but it's like the story's actually good. And I buy what happens. I buy the two main people being together. It actually makes you feel for them. And the pacing in the movie can come across a bit slow, but it's not. It needs to be the length it's at. It's actually a movie that I've watched where 2 hours feels, well, I couldn't see why they'd cut it out. Yeah, it's a bit, it's a long movie, but I don't see them why they would cut that bit out and stuff like that. Like, they need all the story in for you to care, especially at the ending. Great movie. That's all I've got to say about it. If you haven't seen Duchess, it's called, watch it. Don't be put off by the low budget because the story itself is mint. And it's got Alfred in it. It's got Alfred out of Gotham. It's got the guy out of, what's it called? You'll know when you see him. Strike Back. That's it. And it's class. Honestly, it's amazing. He's ripped, by the way. He is ripped. Mind you, she's ripped. Like, this is a movie where I was watching with Shelly and I was like, it's nice to see a badass female role, like, character. It's why I like G20. It's nice to see, like, Viola Davis. It's nice to see them actually ripped for the role, not just sort of slim. They've got the muscle. You believe that they can do it. Like for instance, if there's a guy, a big badass guy, and he's slim, you don't really buy. You could take down a load of people. But when he's built like Arnie, or if he's actually quite, it doesn't have to be Arnie size, but like ripped, like he's got the build to him, because you got like John Wick, but Keanu Reeves, best way to say it. You can tell he can do that because he's built, but he's not completely ripped, but he's built because he does nothing but fight and train, and that's this movie. Like, she looks built because she does nothing but fight and train. And it's mint. It's really good. There's even a father-daughter thing where she goes at the jail at the beginning. That's my only argument for the ending. It doesn't show anything with her dad, but it doesn't have to. It doesn't have to. She says what she needs to say to him in the movie, and yeah, let's just say that. If you haven't seen it, go and check it out because it's really good. Again, I wouldn't do a full review on it because it's a movie you want to watch and experience without even knowing much about it, really. But I will say this: it's a revenge movie, and that's all I'll say. And the tiger, if you know, you know. The tiger is absolutely adorable. There's certain scenes where you can see it's friendly. I say friendly for a tiger; it's friendly. And you get, there's really satisfying scenes with a tiger. It doesn't even have to show the tiger doing anything. You just hear it, you know, certain person gets pushed in, and you just hear it, you don't see it. But that would be my gripe usually. It's not what this is funny as. And it's funny. The humour lands. Oh, excuse me. Right, I'm going to end this video before I burp and sneeze and sweat and swell up. If you like this video, again, I'm going to say it one more time for the guy that will be one more. Like and subscribe. And yeah, like I said, I'll be doing some more reviews soon. So I'll see you in the next one. Ta-ta for now. Bye. That one. No, don't pause. End.